Scott Stringer? Scott Stringer was a ferocious campaigner against fracking. Scott Stringer stood up for this city's water supply, and he said, there is no way you can do hydrofracking in our watershed. He was loud, he was clear, he was thunderous, he was enthusiastic, he was amazing. He was one of our leading politicians in the world in 2008 and 2009 as Manhattan Borough President against fracking. Scott Stringer actually appears in Gasland. And he talks about how everything is about water. About how when people go to Mars, they're looking for water. Well, they should come to New York City because we've got the best water in the world. Why? Because we stopped fracking in New York State and we stopped fracking in the Delaware River Basin. And Scott Stringer had a lot to do with that. So, this man knows how to identify a threat. And what I have to tell you, look, you gotta, sometimes it's your friends that keep you honest, right? So, Scott, I love you.
Where are you, Scott?
And I'm here
Scott.
to keep you honest, you know what I mean? If you were in college and your roommate was sort of getting a B, you'd be like, hey man, you gotta do a little bit better. You gotta pick it up a bit. So Scott, in the same way that you defended this city's water supply from fracking, you have to defend this city from the rising waters of climate change because we are under a dire threat. We are one of the 3 most vulnerable cities in this nation to rising sea levels. We are right now at 1 degree of warming. We put enough carbon dioxide and methane and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere to warm the climate by 1 degree. That doesn't sound like so much, but it's gotten every single thing that we need to stay frozen on this planet to start melting. If you put your Valentine's Day ice cream cake in the freezer at 32 and woke up the next morning at 33 degrees and it was a big mess, you'd be in trouble, right? You break some hearts. The bottom line here, that's what we're doing to the planet. And there's a radiative effect. We have 1.5 degrees already built into our climate warming future because we have enough carbon dioxide and methane and heat in the oceans to bring us to 1.5 no matter what we do. Now, at 2 degrees of warming, we bring about an unstoppable process of 5 to 9 meters of sea level rise. We melt that many ice caps, we free up that many glaciers. 5 to 9 meters means where we're standing right now is underwater. It means that we lose the Lower East Side, we lose Williamsburg, we lose the Rockaways, we lose Red Hook, we lose huge sections of the financial district. Might not be such a problem. And a lot of people come to me and they say, but Josh, I live in Park Slope. It's gonna be fine. I'm on a hill. So yeah, the Brooklyn Bridge won't be underwater, but the on-ramp will be. The subway system, which keeps this city alive, will not function at 2 degrees of climate change. It is simply suicidal for this city to continue to invest in fossil fuels. Investing means you're trying to get a better future for yourself. Investing means I'm planning ahead so that I can pay dividends on something in the future for me, for my kids, for the planet, for the city. So it makes no sense to invest in the very thing that will destroy the future for this city. You understand? So Scott, this is in your hands. Well, actually, no, it's in our hands, to be honest. Because we shouldn't be voting for any politician, no matter how good they were in the past, who will put this city in peril. We should not be voting for any politician that refuses to understand the connection between the big banks and climate change. We should not be voting for any politician that refuses to understand the connection between the big banks and the Dakota Access Pipeline and the Dakota Access Pipeline and indigenous sovereignty and keeping this city above water.
That's right.
These things are all connected. And every single one of you, if you got money in Chase, if you got money in Citibank, if you got money in TD or Bank of America or Wells Fargo, then you got to take your money out, just like this city does. Because to be honest, you don't have money in the bank at that point. You got bullets in the bank that are shooting at journalists and at Native Americans who are standing up for their rights. You don't have money in your bank account if you're in those banks. You've got an oil spill every time you put that ATM card in. You've got fracking chemicals in the ground every time you make a deposit. That's what you've got in there. Your money doesn't stay put while you're not looking. It does all sorts of stuff. When you're not looking, it's running all over the world. It's destroying the Amazon. It's oppressing people in North Dakota. And yes, in this city. During Hurricane Sandy, New Yorkers drowned in their own houses. The water came in so fast, the preparation was so inadequate. So we have to prepare for tomorrow. And we are saying, this is our city. We are not going down without a fight. We are not going to drown in the water. Because yes, water is life. But if we don't do this right, in this city, water is also death. And we gotta understand that that is what we are facing. We are facing basic issues of survival. And any politician who doesn't understand that should not survive the next political cycle, no matter how friendly we might be with them. So Scott, get with the program. Get with the program. Get our money out of the destruction of our future once and for all. That's what we demand. We're not here on February 14th, freezing, because we don't love New York City and because we don't love you. We will love you if you protect us. Thank you.